All right, so here I am looking down Peary at Baba and Pabu's house. As you can see, it's a couple houses down here, and here is the property in question, numero 12. It's a fairly attractive as ranches go, a little ranch here with the chimney. Got a little bit of landscaping in the front. I'm on the street, so the front yard goes to about here. It's like solid 25 feet or so. Neighbors are right there. Other neighbors are right here. There's a little bit of a fence and some trees. So I'll head up the driveway and then take you into the backyard first. I use the side door to get in, but the front door right here does have a small mudroom closet next to it and a little bit of a space you could use to be a mudroom. This door right here, which I'll take you in a minute, leads into the kitchen. So here's kind of the boundary with the neighbor. There's their house. Their dog's barking at me. And just to give you a bit of a feel, this is what the backyard looks like. So there's a deck that kind of comes off a little seating area by the kitchen. And this cute kind of abandoned doghouse that probably could be upgraded a bit into something kind of fun. And there's a bit of a stone terrace. Maybe right here they put out a table and chairs or something. Bit of a small garden here. Neighbor's house right there. And then you'll probably just be able to make out in the distance the yellow of a school bus. So you can see the middle school right there. Parking lot kind of in the background maybe. I'll just show you the stream that runs across the back of the property. I suppose if you really had to cut across and get to middle school, you could build a bridge over here. They seem to have some compost maybe, like in some piles right here. But the property does extend to the stream here. And see the little doghouse. There's more stream back there. And then I'll give you the view looking back up to the backyard and to the deck here. Basement bulkhead doors are open on the left. There's another chimney back here too that leads to a wood stove in the basement, which we'll get to momentarily. You can see the neighbor's deck right there. Not the most privacy ever, but you can always plant more things. Neighbor's dog really loves me. And now we'll head into the house. I'm going to switch your view to more vertical. All right, so we're entering. Come right into the kitchen here. You can see, I will switch to horizontal momentarily, but just a quick pan of the kitchen. There are some cabinets right behind the door, which are kind of handy for storage. And I'm just going to tilt you this way. The small little breakfast counter kind of right here. Some open panels that let you see into the living room. And you've got a small dining area here with the sliding door that opens to the porch. So it's a simple kitchen. Looks to be in pretty good shape. Looks to have a new like linoleum slate feel floor, which is very nice. And there are the sliding doors onto the deck. Living room is right here. That's the front door I was talking about with a small mudroom closet. I'll give you a vertical look here. So there you go. Got a fireplace right there in the living room, the panels that open up to the kitchen, and a hardwood floor. Same hardwood here. And now if you continue further down the hallway, you will first get to the main bathroom on your left. There is a half bath in the basement. So here's the bathroom. Fairly straightforward. Let's see. Shower. A little bit of storage behind the door. And looks to be a fairly new floor here. So nice, cheerful, bright little simple bathroom. First bedroom that you pass is right here. This is the smallest one. It's going to be hard for me to really pull back enough for you to see it, but I'd say it's maybe like, let's see, maybe 10 feet by 8 feet or so, something like that. It does, all the bedrooms have a closet, of course. So it does have a closet. It does have 2 windows that open out onto the street. Probably could get a pretty good view of Baba and Pabu's house. There it is down there, the yellow. And so, this one's pretty tight. Might be more of an office. I'll take you into this one now. Much bigger. This one's pretty spacious. It's got 3 windows. Nice hardwood floors. Fitting at least a queen bed. That might even be a king bed. I think it's a queen, but it fits a queen pretty comfortably. With a desk. Got a bigger closet. This might be maybe the master. There are a couple of kind of more utility closets in the hallway here. So this one's more of a linen closet, and another closet right here that can be used as a utility closet for cleaning, etc. So pretty good storage throughout, decent sized closets. This bedroom in the corner, it's not tiny. It's got some space. Seems like one of the kids who lives in this house, maybe there's only one, inhabited this at one point or still does. It's got a decent sized closet and still room for a little desk here, plus the bed. It's a bit darker than the others, but not a bad bedroom. So now we'll be going back down the hall here, and I will take you down into the basement. I could not, unfortunately, get all the lights to turn on in more of the utility area, so we will just have to make do with my flashlight to give you a bit of a sense. But first I'll take you around to the left. So you come down the basement steps, and there's a semi-finished area here. So a small nook that can hold a treadmill. Come around, there's this open shelving, and they've set up a bedroom down here. You can see some natural light coming through that small light, so we're not completely below ground level here. It has a lot of potential. It's mostly finished, so you could create certainly more living space down here. Going into the laundry room, it's got a concrete floor. It has some finished elements. There's a wood stove down here that they don't use, so that's something that could provide heat potentially if you liked that. Some shelving just back in here. Those are the bulkhead doors that head out to the backyard. And then there's just a storage area that's unfinished here. But, there's potential. There's a half bath down here. It looks like it's been added fairly recently based on the finished work. So it gives you another small bathroom if somebody were staying down in the basement or just using it a bunch. I'm not sure exactly what's going on with the ceiling here. You can kind of see there's like a pipe that they've covered with some cloth. So that was one of their finishing strategies. So this area, I just have to use my flashlight. You're not going to get amazing light down here, but it's all just open, unfinished basement. It does have a concrete floor. The new boiler's in this corner. I can't see too much, or the new tank rather. Can't see too much, but it does have concrete floor all around, so might be okay if a little bit of oil fell onto the floor. An older burner, but it did get serviced recently, so it might survive a little longer. It's hard to tell when these things are going to go. It's certainly older. A little more storage throughout here, and then we head back to the stairs. So that is the tour of the property, and I'll follow up with an email.